Hey, it's Rob from Skid Steer Genius, and today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about changing your gender. That's correct, your gender, but I'm talking about on your machine and your attachments. This is necessary in a lot of cases when you're going back and forth between Bobcat attachments and any other brand out there, or Bobcat branded machines and any other brand of attachment out there. The reason that you have this problem is Bobcat uses the female as the pressure side. So that means when you turn on your forward direction of flow, the flow is actually coming out of the female and going back into the return of the male. This causes all kinds of problems with other brands of attachments, or vice versa. If you're using a Caterpillar and you want to use a Bobcat attachment, so say you've just bought one of our new Crosscat controllers or one of our harnesses and you want to run that Bobcat attachment on your Caterpillar, you have to swap the couplers. If you don't swap the couplers, you're going to end up running your hydraulics in reverse. If you run your hydraulics in reverse, what ends up happening is you're not running in high flow. If you have a high flow attachment, you're actually running in low flow. Even though it says you're in high flow, the valve will not allow you to run high flow in reverse. So it's really important to make sure that you've got your gender correct with your attachments. Now I've had this discussion with several people that they bought a Caterpillar, but they own several Bobcats. So a lot of their attachments are Bobcats. So what I tell them on the Caterpillar is just swap the gender on the machine. So take the male and put it where the female is, and the female where the male is on the machine. Now, of course, your Caterpillar is going to be backwards now for every other brand of attachments, but it'll work great for all of those Bobcat attachments. But in the case where you need to go back and forth, so you've got a Bobcat machine, your buddy's got a Caterpillar, you're sharing attachments back and forth, one of you is going to need to just make a set of gender changers. And I'm going to show you just how to do that now. So making a set of gender changers is really simple. You just want to get yourself 2 females and 2 males. Now the important part to notice though is machines like Bobcat standard flow and high flow use 1/2 inch, but you may be going between an ASV, and so you're going back and forth high flow ASV. Well, high flow ASV's got a 3/4 inch. So you're going to also, when you do your gender change, because you're going to put 2 males back to back, you're going to want to make sure that one of them is a 3/4 and one of them is a 1/2 inch, so that you can go back and forth properly and you'll have the right size connector on there. So the 3/4 size is going to plug into the ASV, and then but when you go over to when you put it back onto the Bobcat's going to use 1/2 inch, so you're not going to have to change anything on the attachment side. So all it takes is just getting a pair of males, a pair of females, getting the joints. So I ordered these as number 8 ORBs, so that's 1/2 inch O-ring boss. And I just screw them together like this. It only takes 17 foot-pounds to connect these because they use an O-ring as a seal, so you don't have to put a whole lot of pressure on these. You just, once you're all done, you just grab a couple wrenches and screw them together. Okay, and there I go. So now what happens is when I plug this female into the male becomes a female. When I plug this male into the female on the machine, the female becomes a male. And now that enables me to swap back and forth my attachments all over the place. So this is a really handy thing, just to have a set of these in your toolbox, or have a little kit under the seat of your machine. Have these all wrapped up. You don't want to have them rolling around on the floor and covered in dirt and grime and dirt and nasty sand and whatever. You just want to make sure you've got them taken care of, maybe just wrapped up in a plastic bag and put them under the seat so you know that they're there when it's time. But this is the handiest thing, just to have a set of gender changers on your machine, no matter what. If you're going back and forth, it's just a really handy thing to have. Now I'll just show you how these get installed on a machine, how you're going to put your female on the male and the male on the female, and then how it's going to look on the machine. Another thing to consider is if these stick out too far on your machine, like some of them have the booms really close with the connectors sticking right off the edge, which is just ridiculous. But if they do that, you could put 45s on this or 90s, so that this hangs down, so that when you plug the hoses in, they kind of droop down and run down the boom or the side of the boom. It just depends. Everybody's machine is a little bit different. So you just want to study that and see what'll work. These fittings, I get them at Summit Supply. They cost like $4 or $5 each. You might want to buy just a few different ones. So buy some straights, buy some 45s, and buy some 90s, and see which one works out best for you. Once you've built up your gender changers with a male and a female, They're super easy to install. You're just gonna literally take your female, plug it into the male on the Bobcat. Now that gives you a female. You wanna take your male, plug it in to the Bobcat. Now you've got your male. So this female just became a male and this male just became a female. You're gonna use this when you're swapping from different attachments that come from another manufacturer that just came literally off maybe a John Deere or a Takeuchi or whatever. You're gonna put it on you wanna put it on your Bobcat, or you could do vice versa on the other machine. So if you've got a Bobcat attachment, you're gonna put it onto your Kubota, then you would do the exact same thing. You would just plug them in, and now the Bobcat attachment is going to work properly on that machine. So here I am on a Kubota, and I may have a Bobcat attachment that I want to plug into a Kubota. So I just quickly want to install my gender changers. So I take my female, push it onto the male, and now it becomes a female. I take my male, plug it into the female. Now I have a male. These are a little long, so you have to be careful what you're actually operating to make sure that you don't have something fall on them and snap them off. Or you can get 90s. So on this joint here, you could get a 90 so it routes it to the side, so it's tucked away out of the way. You just have to watch what it does to your hoses, because you don't want your hoses to get pushed down into the kill zone. I always call this the kill zone, because the hoses fall down here and you're tipping back and forth, and it comes back up and it pinches the hoses and sometimes acts like a scissor and cuts them off. So you just want to make sure that you've got that covered. But that's basically how you use the gender changer. You can buy these online. There's lots of places, even Amazon has this stuff where you can just buy 2 females, 2 males, get like a number 8 ORB or number 8 NPT, screw them together, and you're good to go. And I'm Rob from Skid Steer Genius.